Hello everybody, this is Norm from Two Guys Farming. How you doing? We are back on the Sosnovka map, and this is episode 4. And we've got some work to do, so let's get started. We are going to hop into our combine here, our Power Stream 700. And we've got 2 fields to harvest, so we're going to start doing that right off the bat. Then we'll grab our tractor and trailer and start collecting and unloading the combine here. And then after that, we're going to start selling off some grains. We need to collect enough money to be able to buy a front loader. If you've seen any of the previous episodes, what we're trying to do now, just load up our Courseplay here. Okay, I think this is actually our first time harvesting this field, so we will create a new one. There we go. No need. Starting corner southwest, and we're heading north. Okay, pretty easy. Gotta open up. I really like the sound of these combines. Very cool. Okay, we've got him on his way, so let's just field 14 combine southwest to the north. Great. Alright, so we'll just throw this in folder there. Now we will grab our I think we'll take the, actually, you know what, let's set the major up to parking brakes on. Shut that off. Just waiting for the drive control to do its thing. I guess I was a little too slipping. What the heck could he be slipping on? Let's go check. Oh, okay. So he's stuck on that rock. Jeez, did I need to do a headland on this field? I didn't think so. Alright, let's see. Should be okay, hopefully. Alright, so we're gonna hook up our trailer here. And alright. No cars coming that way, and don't think they're, yeah, we're good there. Okay. So now we'll just create a route for our Courseplay here. So I guess we'll start alright. Managed to avoid him. Alright, so we're gonna start over here. Okay, so that is good. Yep, good there, good there. So, perfect. So, field 14, combine to silo. Good. drop in the crystal. And we have $611. And I just realized we only have one trailer. We have a forage wagon, but alright, let's debate this. But that's we can't dump grains in there. Alright. Well, looks like we're buying a trailer. And this is the lease, yeah. So should we try and go match Zetor Major? I'm gonna go red. And we're gonna have that delivered to the farm because I've got a little bit darker than I thought it would be, but it's okay. Alright, so now start the cell, which is back here. It's the first time I've used this, so we're just gonna drive in. And guessing right around there should do it. Looks right. Come on. This is crazy. There's no way he should be getting in his way, but okay. Now the question is, what's in demand? It may not even matter. We may just have to sell most of everything. So canola, we'll sell that first. Barley. Well, first let's figure out okay, so we've got 48. So now let's see. We need a front loader. 85,000 plus 1,800. So we're basically just looking for the least expensive way. Now we do have 100,000 for 184. You know, this wouldn't be a bad option. I think this has the front loader attachment, if I'm not mistaken. $110. This is also a good option. And then ideally I would like to get one of these case, but these are just way too much money. Our least expensive is 200. 205,000. But what's great about this is a working tractor. We can cultivate with this, we can seed, we can fertilize, we can do everything. So 205,000 is, this is also a front loader, 114. 205,000 would be ideal. Well, let's do this. Let's just start selling this stuff. Actually, before we do that, let's just see. Looking bakery. Is this it here? Let me just check. Yeah, it looks like this is the bakery. Okay. Hey, 8,500 bucks. That is pretty good. I don't know that we're going to be able to get close to 200. Hop in. Finish up. And there's, he's just returning. So now we've got 19 combine northwest to the south. Oh. Wait a minute. They are both wheat fields, right? I hope so. I've made that mistake before. Yeah, they're both wheat. Okay. So let me just get them started. Okay. Let's try that. Perfect. Good. And now we technically could leave him on this route, but doesn't make sense. We're gonna go and put him on 19 now. Oh. Okay. I thought I had a course for him. I guess I didn't. So we'll go ahead and create one here real quick. Okay. So that looks pretty cool. Should be the same as before. And alright. So we're gonna hop back in and okay. Let's just see. I think it was the wheat that was in high demand. Wood chips. We need a front loader to load those. Barley. Looks like barley. Barley. Yeah. Barley. And you can see the canola price went down because we just sold some off. Okay, so back to the bakery with some barley. At least we know where it is. Okay. Now we could create a course play for this as well, but we're not going to bother with that yet because we're only able to do single loads, so it doesn't really make sense. Alright, they look like they're working pretty well together. That's good. So we're just going to head right back to the bakery. Yeah, so I've been watching some videos on YouTube, and it seems like the reviews are pretty mixed on this map. I like it. I think it's well laid out. I think the detail is good. I think it's definitely different from what I've played, which, you know, again, disclaimer, I haven't played many maps. I've really only played Seriously, I've only played Challengton, Challengton Extended, the Westboro Hills. I always get that one wrong. Yeah, one of the two maps that comes with the game. Those are really the only 3 maps that I've played extensively. I've kind of tinkered around on a bunch of the others. Z-Tour Majors, probably running into the side of the Combine, so we'll just put this up here for now and go help him out. Not sure why he would have. Now sometimes you have to, yeah, okay. So hopefully that should fix that, and we're gonna sell off some barley. I'm thinking about 5,000 for this load. Oh, 6,000, even better. Yeah, so it's not looking like we're gonna be able to get close to that 200. And here comes the speed bump. So we will have to go, it looks like, with the small Deutz Fahr tractor with the front loader, which is fine. It's a nice little tractor. It's just somewhat limited, only 110 horsepower, but you know, we can use it to seed and you know, maybe cultivate with the 3-meter cultivator. So you know, that's fine. I would have preferred to have a little bit more money so we could get that case, because that's 270 horsepower and we can do pretty much everything with that. And it's also a front loader, so it's not going to just sit there when it's not being used as a front loader like the Deutz Fahr will be. But you know, no biggie. We're just starting out. It's only our 5th episode, so this is only our 2nd day on the farm. So we're just starting out. So you know, it's a tough map. They only start you out with the 2 fields. So you gotta kind of grind it out, and that's what we're doing. So one of the good things about this map, I will say this, the fields seem to be pretty inexpensive. So that's gonna help a little bit. Okay, so now what do we have left? We have corn, potatoes, sugar beet. So corn, we're selling corn for $4.67 at the grain elevator. I hope we can go closer than that. Yeah, we're going to the bakery. Alright. Really, I've only been to kind of the main farm area, obviously fields 14, 19, now up to the bakery, the store. And the last episode we visited the sawmill and the village grain elevator. And we've been to the biogas where we have a chaff bunker fermenting now. So that's why we're selling the grain, to be able to buy a front loader, to then be able to sell some silage. And once we sell some silage, then we're in good shape. Then we're able to make some good money to go out and buy some larger, 4,000-ish almost. Then we're able to, once we sell the silage, go out and get some better equipment. So that'll be good. Okay, so let's see if these look like sugar beets. Well, easiest way to find out is to actually, we need to go here to find out. Yeah, okay, so I think I'm just not underneath it properly. So let's try potatoes. Okay. Okay. So, alright, good. Full load of potatoes, and let's find out where we're going to bring them. Potatoes. Oof. Wow, $3.79. Vegetable warehouse. Not going to get much across his grass. Yeah, there's a sell point there. So, not going to get much for this load, but kind of cool. Little drive in, drop off. Yeah, just about what we expected. I do like the sound of this tractor. It kind of has almost like two sounds. It has the engine sound and then a transmission sound, which is kind of cool. And they're both pretty distinct, so I like that. So I think we're probably going to take this. Yeah. Alright, so let's just go see what we need here. 71. I don't know what the difference is between the two. FL. Is one with the both same descriptions. I'm going to go ahead and get 710, 1800. So we're going to shut this off for right now. Let's go grab I think we should be able to send him to the drop-off. Keep an eye on him. So, I think I'm going to use this little shed here for our combine. Leave him there now, and it looks like he's making his way to the drop-off, so he's good. And here's our new Deutz. Not sure if any of you guys have purchased this mod. I really like it. I think it's one of the better mods out there. You can see it's got the front window, it's got the rear window, it's got side windows, armrests, you know, pretty cool stuff. The door, second passenger seat, and then we've got the front linkage, and that's it. So let's go outside and we will pick up bucket. Okay. This is just a really well-made, real good-looking map. I'm going to definitely do a mod review on this one. Just I think one of the better mods out there. You get a little flicker on our screen there, but not too bad. Oh, excellent. It's already fermented. Wow, I didn't expect that, so that's great. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, as you can see, we've got 307,000 liters of silage. That's a good amount of silage. So, while we're here, we might as well just to get started here, let's grab we may want to, looks like, put on a, oh yeah, we're definitely, yeah, so even for this small tractor, $3,000 almost. Awesome. Now we're cooking with heat, guys. So now we're going to be able to really get some money going. We're going to need to definitely put on a rear weight. As you can see, it's a small tractor, so we're going to have to take this slow. Whoa. Yeah, definitely gonna have to take this slow. But yeah, I mean, this is what we've been working towards this whole first 4 episodes. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so here's the plan. We're going to drop off this trailer. We're not going to sell these sugar beets because there's no need to at this point. So we're going to drop off this trailer. We will pick up the fertilizer. We'll start fertilizing 14 and 19. We're going to grab our other tractor. And we'll start cultivating with that one. And then we're in good shape. Now we've got what I think is much more closer to resembling a working farm, because now we have a real source of income. Temporarily, of course, we've got 300,000 liters of silage, which should translate into some good money for us, for sure. So let's load up on 14. Fertilize. Back up a little bit. And good. So stop driver. Let's drop this trailer off. And we will pick up the cultivator. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I know that you technically can cultivate after you fertilize. But for me, it just doesn't seem right. If you fertilize and then you run the cultivator through it, to me it seems like it would degrade the effectiveness of your fertilizer. I could be totally wrong, and I probably am. Please let me know if anyone is aware. But I like to cultivate first and then fertilize and seed. So, if anyone has any input on that, please let me know. I didn't have a cultivator Courseplay in here. That's weird. Well, alright. I can fix that easily enough. 14. 3 meters southwest to the north. Okay. So, it's, you know, I almost positive I saved that last course, but so this is a 3-meter cultivator, and we started southwest to the north. Okay, well, shouldn't have to create that again. Alright, so he is doing his job. The crystal will wait until he's finished, and now the Deutz. Okay, so we need a weight. I'm not even sure that we have an extra weight. We have 1.7. Yeah, we're gonna need a weight. Let's see. We're gonna need a weight. I kind of like the idea of some of these mods, and I definitely will use them. This is one of my favorites, but for right now, we're just all about getting it on the cheap. And I think getting it on the cheap is... There's our chicken coop over there. And there's the store with our weight. So we'll drive over. Probably should turn my beacons on. I'm not the best with beacons and turn signals. Not even really sure what the etiquette is. I guess if you're on the road, you always have your beacons on. I mean, that's what I've seen in other videos. Not sure if that's the case or not. And the turn signals, the thing that bums me out about those is I always forget to turn them off. And I have installed the turn signal mod, which is supposed to shut them off automatically, but for some reason it doesn't work. So Okay, so we're back at the BGA plant, and this should work a lot better now that we have a weight on here. Yeah. So let's just see. Yeah, it's still a little wobbly, but yeah. Oh wow. Okay. I wonder if it matters if you lower it to the ground. Actually, we can't lower it. Oh, we can. Yeah, not sure if that makes a difference or not. I've often wondered about that, if weights are more effective if they're lowered or not. Not sure. Let me know if anybody has any opinion on that, because I've always kind of wondered. Alright, so we should be in good shape now. So let's just see. It's a pretty small bucket, about 1,860 liters. So it is going to take a while. And this thing's still pretty wobbly, I'm surprised. I think it's it's 1,000 kilograms. Beautiful. It's about 3,000 per bucket load. So now this is what we've been working towards. The other thing I noticed is there's a pretty big dip in this, right about here. I don't know if you can see that little dip. It's kind of unusual. Okay, so yeah, this thing's really surprisingly wobbly. I mean, granted, we do have this bucket up pretty high, but a little surprised still. $29.90. Okay, so and this is a great tractor. I really like this tractor as well. It's just, other than that little glitch, and the mirror's kind of glitching out a little bit as well. Other than that, it's a really nicely done mod. Let's see. I always like to do this stuff from in cab, but it's not always practical. Oh, that was pretty good. Okay, so this is obviously big development in our series, because now we're able to make some money to the point where we can start to get improved equipment, implements, tools, stuff like that. So now what we're going to do is, because this could take forever, we're going to create a Courseplay, and I've already set up the loading, transport, pre-unloading positions. So what we're now going to do is start the course. Actually, no. We want to start the course. Doesn't really matter where the bucket is. Let me see if there's a little. That's an interesting little thing right here. Let me just. What is that? Huh. Kinda. Interesting. No idea what that is. Anyway, just thought I'd take a look. Okay, so we're gonna start our course here. And what we want to do is go to the beginning, hit. Okay. And now we want to drive to the end. And then reverse. Okay, this one looks to be doing a lot better. So we're going to reverse here. And then we shut that off. And now we want to come up here. And we'll say that. Reverse. Shut the reverse off. And then stop here. Okay. I don't know. Let's see. Let's give it a shot. So. Okay. Bucket's going down. So this is the preload. That's the load. Back in. Up. Okay. Yep. There's that little dip there. Okay. Looks good. Alright, might have gone a little bit too far back, but now let's see. Okay, oh, ooh. Alright, this actually looks like it could work. Yeah. I mean, it's not the most graceful course, but I think that works. So, I think that works. Alright, so let's do this. We will create okay, so and we're gonna call this I guess we'll call that bunker 1, bunker number 1, because we'll probably create one for at least 2 or maybe 3 of them, depending on what kind of chaff operation we get up and running. So I guess we'll call this Silage bunker number 1 to BGA. Okay, and we'll put that in the BGA. Yeah, good. So as the need arises, we'll create one for bunker 2 and so on and so on. But yeah, this is good. This is really good, actually. I'm pretty happy. Alright, let's get everybody else moving. So we are on 14, cultivating 14. And draft course. Yeah. Okay, good. And let's get the Zetor crystal up and running. He's going to be cultivating right behind. And I guess we just want to, let's see where his like it's right about. That should do it. Yeah, line them up. Okay. Alright, so we got these two on 14, which is good. I might have to stop him because he's going to be a lot quicker than the cultivator. But let's see. And here's our combine, which is just waiting patiently. And here's our Deutz. Not the most graceful of Courseplay courses, but it works. It definitely works. So it looks like the crystal, let's see. Yeah, this will be the last row for the crystal. It's probably going to run into them. So let's just... I'm just going to kind of sneak by here. Oh, sorry, buddy. Alright, so... I'm just going to pull him off. Put him in the shade. Looks like it's a hot day in Sosnovka, so... We'll put him in the shade for now. And... It's actually a nice little screenshot. Alright, cool. So the Zetor Major is chugging right along. So once we finish cultivating here, we will grab the seeder and we'll seed, finish 14. Now see, this is a good example of probably the next thing we'll want to get is, yeah, because you can see, I don't know if you guys can make that out, but you can see how he's kind of like crabbing a little bit there. Or we get a tractor, we're going to have to figure out. Oh wow, how did he get, oh, what is he doing now? This doesn't look good. Huh. Okay, wonder what happened here. Well, let's try it again. Still those damn curves. Alright, let's give it a shot. It looks like the beginning part's fine. Come on. Alright, so that's good. Scoops it up fine. Reverse is okay. Seems to be going pretty far back on the reverse. Like, this is unnecessary. I don't remember doing all that, but... Excuse me. This part looks good. I mean, that's a little funky, but I don't think it's a deal breaker. And this... Okay. Well, this obviously, although it was working, isn't any longer, so let's just not even try and make that work. Alright, so I like our start point. I think our start point is good. let's try this again. Well, bring it a little bit further. I don't think it matters, but let's try that. Alright, so we're going to start here. And we're going to go there. We're going to drive down to the end. But we're not going to go down the silage pile because we won't be able to get back up. So there's 2. We're going to reverse. Okay. We're going to just turn here. Okay. And now we're going to come up. I'm going to not go all the way, but I want to go there. And this reverse part is what seems to have messed it up last time. So we're going to just, I don't know, just do a very short reverse. And then we're going to stop here. Well, let's try it. Alright, so he gets in okay. Yeah, scoops it up okay. Okay. He seems to go a little bit further on the reverse than what I programmed. So I don't know, maybe I need to like shorten it up. That's better than the last course. He bumped into it, but not as bad. Now let's see what happens here. Now he should stop. Yeah, okay. Now is he gonna see he's missing the stop? And as a result, is he making the start? He is, okay. I see the Z-Tour Major. We're gonna get to him in a second. I just wanna. Alright, so he's reversing. Okay. So for me. Okay. So let's get him out of the way for a second. Or actually, let's just get him, boom, right on 19. No downtime. And do I have a 19 course for a cultivator? I do. And it's northwest, which is where I am, going south. Oh, yeah, done that before. Try it again. I didn't finish the last course from 14. Okay, so he's going. Now we want to get back on 14 here. Should be somewhere, yeah, pretty close. Good. And we just had $2,900 earned, so the Deutz Fahr seems to be doing all right over here. I guess it looks like they go a little bit further than what you program. So, not positive about that, but it seems to be the case. Like, when he backs up here, like when I programmed it, I stopped straight, but he seems to go a little bit further. But this part looks okay. He's still crashing into it, but not as bad as the last one. And he's not getting caught on the way out. So, not awful, I would say. Definitely not awful. Okay, so the crystal's done. And we're going to stop him. He's got 218, which should be enough for 19. But obviously, he's got to wait. So we'll park him in the shade there. And let's just see how he's doing here. Looks okay. Yep, so far so good. Yeah, I mean, he's banging it a little bit, but that's not awful. That's not awful. Alright, so we're looking pretty good. We are looking pretty good. We are cultivating. We're selling silage. Well, that looks good. Why does that look good? Because every time he does that, it's 2,990 bucks. So that's good. We're already up to over 100,000. So we're looking good, guys. I'm feeling good. I feel like, you know, we finally are making some progress here. So it was a little rough going in the beginning, but we're doing all right. Let's get him fired up on 19. Fertilizer. He's got about 218. We'll see if that's enough. All right. We'll do another couple of rows. We're up to 115,000 now. The Deutz Fahr is chugging right along, dumping that silage. These two guys are working hard. Nice to see. Alright guys, well, I think we will call it an episode. We'll back him off into the shade. In fact, why don't we do this? Let's grab some fertilizer because he's going to need it. We've got 92 liters left, so we're definitely going to need to refill. So, kind of back in here. And cool. Alright guys, excellent. Well, we'll call this an episode. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And remember, if you have any comments or feedback, appreciate anything down below. Subscribe. This is going to be a daily upload, so look for more videos from this series and from the Chellington Extended, and we're going to have a new mod presentation this weekend. So subscribe to get all those. And please feel free to hit the like button or dislike button. Appreciate any and all feedback. And again, thanks very much, and I will see you next time. Take care.